This morning, I'm here with Dr. Kwesi Deborah, and what are we looking at? We're looking at a medical way of sculpturing your body. Well, for some people, they think they have some big flanks, so they want to take it off. Some have protruding belly, so they want to work on it. Some have some varicose veins behind their thigh and their knee area. They want to take it off. Some just want an upliftment of their butt. Some people want an upliftment of their boobs. So this morning, Doc is going to give us an insight into it, and then the do's and the don'ts. Good morning, Doc.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming into the studio this morning, so early.
Well, I knew this was going to be exciting.
Yeah.
So I made it.
Okay. So, Doc, why did you choose to go into cosmetic surgery?
Well, basically, it's a very interesting area of medicine.
Right.
In the sense that you get instant gratification from what you do. People really get excited. We enhance beauty.
Okay.
And that's been my passion.
Right, okay. So what exactly are the parts of the body, special parts of the body that people come to tell you that we want you to do this to this part of the body and that part of the body? What were particular body parts?
Well, essentially, let's start from the head.
Okay.
Most people would come in, they're getting crow's feet, they're getting signs of aging in their face, and they want those areas corrected.
Right.
They sometimes may be getting a double chin, and they want to get a second chin taken out.
Right.
When you look at the chests for men, some men have man boobs.
Okay, yeah, like the breast is falling off. Yeah, sagging,
Exactly. And then we go ahead and reduce it. The man boobs, get them a flat chest. Some men have pot belly, and then again we can reduce the fat from the belly, reduce the fat from their flanks, and give them their six pack.
Wow.
With the ladies, you know what happens to them after a childbearing?
Childbirth, yes.
So we have a special called mommy makeover. That is, they've had their kids, they want to be made over.
Right.
And they want to look youthful and sexy again. So we go ahead and we reduce the fat, and sometimes they may have a little skin that's hanging in their belly. So we reduce that, which is called a tummy tuck. Not only that, sometimes some women want to have a reshaping of their butt, like a J-Lo butt.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And basically what we do there is just redistribute the fat in their midsection, and if it becomes necessary, we add some fat to their behind.
Wow.
And then we also look at women whose thighs may be rubbing against each other, and we try to reduce fat in that area. Of course, there are some intimate areas that women come to see us about, and the whole area is called vaginal rejuvenation.
Right.
You know, probably it's too early for some people to be talking
too early to talk about that, but I mean, okay. So in all these things, what is the process? What is the procedure? Some people think it is dangerous for people to get into such a situation. For example, something could go wrong, and the one butt could be bigger than the other, or one breast will look bigger than the other. What are some of the should I say, techniques that you apply to ensure that these things don't go out of order?
Well, to start with, cosmetic surgery is not for everybody.
Okay.
And not only can it be pricey for some people, and so it's out of their budget.
Right.
But when it comes to cosmetic surgery, we try to make it as safe as possible.
Okay.
And essentially, by that, we mean that everybody who's coming in for cosmetic surgery has to have a face-to-face with me, or with one of my members of my team. And we take a thorough history, and we do a thorough physical exam. We do some blood tests to determine, are you at risk?
Right.
We look at your blood count. We look at your blood, the clotting of your blood, whether there's a problem with it.
Right. Okay.
We look at your kidney function, your liver function. We take a chest X-ray. We look at your electrocardiogram just to make sure that everything is fine.
underway.
So once the screen is done, then we look at you and and determine, look, is this safe for you? Do you have any other medical problems? High blood pressure, sugar diabetes, cholesterol
And all
problems.
those kind of things, yeah.
And then once that is all stabilized, then we get into the nitty-gritty. This is what is going to look like. This is what we manage expectations.
Yeah.
You know.
Doc, there's some people who have scars on their face. Some people, whether it's a cut or it's an accident, there are some scars on their face. They just want to take it off. Some people have some tribal marks. They want to let it all go. Are these things that you're able to do?
Unfortunately, the scar situation is very challenging.
Okay.
And so, you know, we don't have the technology to take care of scars. I mean, there's technology to improve scars.
All right.
There's a machine that I use called Dermapen. The medical term for the procedure is fractional microneedling.
Okay.
So fractional microneedle, we make very tiny incisions in the area of the scar.
Right.
And then we, in the process, we generate collagen and elastin to be produced, and new cells also are produced.
Yeah.
Then we add what we call growth factors called platelet-rich plasma, PRP. And when we add all of that, we stimulate new cells to grow in the small areas that we create the injuries. Then when the new cells form, then these cells become normal, or as close to normal as possible, and essentially fill that area with the abnormal.
Doc, somebody sent me a message and was saying that one of the breasts was bigger than the other. Can she have a surgery to correct it?
Of course. At that point, she decides what. When we talk about a big breast, we're talking about the cup size.
Okay.
Whether it's A, B, C, D, G, you know, and she decides what size she wants. Does she want the bigger breast to be the same as the smaller breast, or does she want the smaller breast to be right? And then when that happens, we can actually introduce fat from one part of your body into the breast, so that we enhance it and make it as equal as possible.
Okay, another person says, Doc, I have a flat butt and I want to have one like one of those US celebrities. Is it possible to have it?
Of course, we do it right here. Saturday night, we did one at Airport Women's Hospital. We gave this lady, you know, A-shaped. You know, that's what most people want. You know, when the butt is a A-shape, you know, that's, you know, it comes just like this, and it's rounded in the behind. You know, they love it.
Is it an expensive thing to do? Is it expensive for people to go under these?
Well, you know, it's like asking someone, is Porsche expensive car?
Okay.
You know, I mean, it's all relative.
Right. Okay.
You know, so price is for a lot of people, it's chump change. For some people, it's maybe 10-year salary.
Yeah,
you
okay.
know, so
it depends.
Yes.
Okay, what I see here is that you have breast lift, liposuction or tummy tuck, the facial rejuvenation, and then you have the liposuction for jawline.
Yes.
Okay, good. And then the varicose vein. These are things that we see a lot on people. These are veins that are protruding out of their skin, and it shows. So you are able to work on that one as well?
Yes, essentially, the traditional treatment for varicose veins has always been vein stripping.
Okay.
They put you to sleep and identify the vein, and then they pull the vein out of under the skin.
Wow.
Now we have a new technology, actually two different technologies, but they do the same thing. We use energy, called radio frequency energy. Right. So we introduce the catheter into the vein, and with local anesthesia, we don't put anybody to sleep for that. Yeah. And then we actually hit the inner lining of the vein, and it closes up. So the blood just moves in another area. Then we also use laser.
Okay.
You know, laser to also do the same thing. The laser is just to heat up the inner lining.
How long does it take, Doc? If somebody wanted a butt lift or wanted a boob work, how long does it take for such a thing to happen?
Butt lift, we're looking about 3 hours.
Oh.
They have to have fat somewhere where we can transfer to their butt. Okay.
So in 3 hours, somebody has a new, different jigwe look.
Absolutely.
Oh, Lord God Almighty. Doc, where can we be located?
We are over at the Airport Women's Hospital on Aviation Road.
Okay.
Before you get to the mosque. And We have another practice in Washington, D.C., but I'm here 4 times a year.
4 times a year?
Yes.
So what time are you here if people wanted to get in touch with you now?
Well, I'm leaving on tomorrow.
Okay.
But I have a team on the ground.
Okay.
I have one plastic surgeon in Kumasi, one in Accra, and we work as a team.
Okay.
And so when I come, we put all the resources together and we take care of
So can you put any contact out, a number or email?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go to the website.
Okay.
www.CCS Ghana.
CCS Ghana.
Yes.
Okay.
Center for Cosmetic Surgery Ghana. CCSGhana.com.
.com. Okay. All right.
Or you can go to. We can WhatsApp us 026
026
757
757
4244.
4244. So it's 026 757 4244. So for all you ladies especially who want to look jigwe, go to the beach, go to the poolside party and look all good, all pumped up here and down there, well, get on WhatsApp 026 757 4244, or you can visit the Center for Cosmetic Surgery Ghana. So it is easy, it is good. Go in there, see Doc or any of the team members, and voila, there you are. Okay, thanks so very much, Doc, for coming on the show. We wish you all the best and hope to see you pretty soon.
Oh, yes.
Lots of people need help.
All right.
Yes,
We'll
I have
take
about
care.
20 people who want to come and see you, so you do some raising and tucking and all this kind of things. Right?
You bet. We'll take care of them.
Thanks so very much, Doc.
You're welcome.
So there you go.